Rachel, welcome. It's lovely to have you this afternoon here. You are the Church of England's National Mission and Evangelism Advisor, that sort of snappy title that rolls off the tongue.
Nice and short.
As we're preparing for these 11 days of prayer, and we pray Thy Kingdom Come, what happens, do you think, when we pray Thy Kingdom Come?
I think often we think maybe something mega's going to happen that's big somewhere else, but often I think God puts a mirror on us,
yes.
And I always find it comes straight back to the challenge of me and whether I'm willing to let God's kingdom come in my life first.
And what's that look like, if you are?
It looks like, for example, you get on the tube in the morning. I live in London, and you get on the tube and it's really jammed, and you have remembered to take your rucksack off, because that's on all the posters, to be nice to people. You take the rucksack off and you have it down here, there's more space then. And then the person crams in behind you in that last minute before the door's shut, and their rucksack is on their back, and their rucksack hits into you. And you're like, my instant reaction is, well, haven't they read the posters? I'm really frustrated. He's just squashed into my space. And then I remember that I've prayed, Thy Kingdom Come, and I'm like, oh. So I turn around to look at this person, and then I think, I wonder if anyone's ever prayed for him in the whole of his life. And then I start to pray for him, that God's kingdom will come in his life. And it's that change in me that I think is where God's kingdom needs to come first.
When we're looking at the church as a whole, and we pray, Thy Kingdom Come, what would be your hopes coming out of these 11 days? What's your vision for where it goes?
So you think about all those individuals, and if we all are saying, God, you can start with me,
yeah,
then that's huge. That transformation is a massive wave. It's a massive wave of people who are going to act differently in every circumstance, who are going to be almost at the disposal of God everywhere that He's put him, wherever He's put us. If He's put us in an office, if He's put us in a garage, if He's put us in a supermarket, in all of those places, suddenly there is a representative of God's kingdom on earth, and that changes every situation that they're in. And so I hope that it will then be open to being that representative, be that we're praying for people, be that we act differently, be that we speak out about injustice, be that we speak about our faith, but that we are really letting God work in us, so that, but then there is that massive movement, but it's through each of us together.
And that point about speaking out about our faith, because obviously one of the things we're doing in these 11 days is praying for people to come to know Jesus Christ and become His disciples. What can people do to prepare themselves to be the answer to the prayer they're praying? So, in the way you describe. So, how can people get a bit more ready for it?
One of the things I think is practice, like with other Christian friends. It's really interesting if you ask, like in your church or in a midweek or something, you could just have a go at sharing something that what has God done for you this week or this month? What would you say in response to that question? And
right.
So we could practice it a bit, and then that means that when we're in that position where we're chatting to a friend and they're like, well, what's that like? We're actually not scrabbling around going, oh, I can't think what to say, but we've actually gone, oh, well, just this last week, for example, I got on the tube, and then you could even give that example. So it could be a really small thing. It doesn't have to be that you came off drugs with the help of Jesus. It could be a small thing in the way that He's changed your life or how He's helped you in any given circumstance. But even if we thought about it in advance, maybe practiced it, we'd be ready when someone opens that door for us to speak.
Thank you very much.